Hi everyone, it's Karen, the Geordie Grandma. Welcome back to my channel and Happy New Year to everyone. I hope everyone had a lovely Christmas and hope you had some fruitful sales if you kept your shop on. I didn't turn my shop off, I did keep it open. I thought, well, if people want to look at eBay over Christmas, then I may as well have my products available. I did have some sales over Christmas. They were all pretty small sales. Nothing major. I don't think I sold anything over £25. And to be quite honest, I don't have many high-priced items listed at the moment. I need to get out and get some sourcing done, which is one of my, I'm not going to say resolution, but it's one of my goals in 2020 to actually do some more sourcing, go to more auctions, find some more places to maybe get bulk loads from. Bulk lots, you know what I mean. Anyway, let's stop waffling and get on with the 7 eBay sales video that this is, if I haven't already said that. Okay, this first one is a Lindisfarne painting. I actually sold 2 paintings. It was to the same person. There was this Lindisfarne Castle painting and there was also this Bamborough Village painting. And they were both by the same person, T. MacDonald. I got these in an auction lot. I can't remember what they came with. It was quite a big auction lot and these came with it. And I think these 2 paintings are maybe the last couple of things to go from that auction lot. So this one it was the Lindisfarne Castle with a little boat going over to it. And the Bamborough Village one was just it's an old picture, obviously the horse and cart, it's going to be old. I'm not quite sure when that's from, maybe early 1900s. An old picture of Bamborough. Bamborough's a lovely little village. If you haven't visited it, definitely put it on your list of places to go if you do come to Northumberland. So those were 2 paintings. They sold to the same person. They were £10 each, so that was £20 in all, with postage on top. And after fees, that was a profit of £16.32. Next was one of the trinket boxes that came in the auction lot that I showed in an auction haul video a few weeks ago, where I picked up a lot of Insley China. There was quite a few pieces of it. I think there was about 30 pieces of it in the lot. I've sold a few pieces over the last few weeks. I think I've sold 9 pieces in total. The Insley China wasn't going for as much as I thought it might. It's very pretty, the china, but obviously it's not greatly sought after. So the pieces weren't going for very much. You know, they're going for between maybe £5 and £10. I think I had something on for £20. But not very much money at all. So I'm not sure that I would pick up Insley China again, but I still will make a profit on it. So this item sold for £5.95. I think the whole auction lot I got the cottage garden china and there was the Ainsley wild Tudor china, and I think the whole lot cost me £74 in total. Now the 9 pieces that I've sold came to a total of £73. Obviously I had to take fees off that, and I've still got about 20 pieces left, so I'll definitely make a profit on it. But like I say, they don't go for very much. So this one went for £5.95 plus postage, and when I worked out how much I paid for each item, it probably owes me £1.79 this piece. So after fees, that was a profit of £3.04. So not a great deal, but when you think that I've probably made nearly the money back that I paid for the auction lot, and I've still got 20 pieces left, I'm definitely going to make a profit. Next is this Dell Devices eFilm Picture Vision Show digital thing. I picked this up in a charity shop. God, it must be a year ago now, and I think I paid £2 for it. I don't know why I picked it up. I just saw it and I thought, well, I'll take a chance on it. It's only £2. It's from 2002, and basically you plug it into your TV and it makes like a picture show with your photographs, like a slideshow with your photographs. So probably not that sought after anymore. Not when everybody's got iPhones and things like that. You probably don't need this. But anyway, it took a while to sell. I had the price up, I think, originally at £30, and it just come down and down and down. It was new inside. The box had been opened, but the contents were still all sealed. So it eventually went for £10, and it actually is going, well, it did go off on the JSP to America, strangely enough. So you just never know with these things you pick up. Somebody wants them. So it did eventually sell for the £10, and after fees, that was a profit of £5.93. But I definitely wouldn't pick it up again if I saw it. Next is this little silver-plated trinket box. It's quite a nice item. I got this in an auction lot. Oh, quite a while. This must be about 18 months ago. I've had this quite a long time, and again the price on this has been up, it's been down, it's been everywhere. But eventually I put it on a 20% off sale that I started on Boxing Day, I think, and it went for £12. I didn't clean it. I tend not to clean the brass and the silver that I pick up, because it takes such a long time. And I think, I don't know whether it was Caroline from Celtic Traders. She said, you know, half the fun is in cleaning them up. So I've put that in me condition. Haven't cleaned this as polishing is half the fun. So that's why I don't clean them. But it sold anyway. It had a nice little kind of knight's head on the top of this. Let's see if I can show you it there. It was a nice little trinket box. Quite decent inside. Nothing was broken on it. So yeah, that went for £12. I don't think that auction lot owed me anything anymore. I think everything that I did get with it sold. So I've put zero that I paid for it, because I think the auction lot's paid for itself. So after fees, that was a profit of £8.06. Next up was these Clark's men's leather brogues. I think I've mentioned before that I do pick up quite a lot of ladies' Clark shoes that I do quite well with. Clark's to me means, you know, it's always been a good make. Everybody wanted Clark shoes when I was younger. And when your kids are little, you always wanted to start them off on Clark shoes. I don't know whether the brand's still as popular today, but definitely for me, ladies' Clark shoes sell well. So I have been picking up some men's Clark shoes. Well, I've actually picked up 2 pairs of men's Clark shoes, and this is the second pair to sell. And they haven't taken that long to sell. So I'll definitely be picking them up in the future. These ones cost me £5, and I got them in a charity shop. Just ordinary brown leather Clark shoes, tan brown colour, size 10.5. They're in quite good condition. I think they've just recently been rehealed. So I also put these in the 20% off sale on Boxing Day, and they went for £20 plus post. So after fees, that was a profit of £11. Next is this vintage solid brass crocodile nutcracker. This came in an auction lot of brass items that I picked up just before Christmas, and this is the first item to sell from that lot. Not a lot to say about this nutcracker really, a little brass crocodile nutcracker. I've seen them lots of times before, never picked one up. Quite a nice little item. I don't know if anybody would actually use it for cracking nuts, or whether they would just use it for decorative purposes. But it sold for £12. The total auction lot cost me, I think it was £13.04 altogether. Once that it was £10 plus commission, so it was £13.04 altogether. And I'll just show you what else I got in that lot. These are the other items I got. So I listed 8 items from that auction lot. You can see the little wee woolly candle holder, which I've done quite well with in the past. There was this little brass ship with these little ring holder hook things, and I've seen some on eBay and they've listed them as pipe holders, so I've put pipe holder in the listing in the title on my listing as well. So there was that. There's this little brass tray, which looks like an arts and crafts type tray, and it had on the back BIDA, which I believe is from Nigeria. So there was that little tray, which was quite nice. There was this little brass letter opener with the horse's hoof. There's these three little brass cups, tumblers, beakers, I'm not sure what you would call them. They've got little pictures on them, kind of etched into the brass. I'm not sure if they're brass or copper actually. I put brass, but they could possibly be copper. They've got little pictures on them of people kind of sitting in prayer, and I'm not sure if they were Middle Eastern or British, or I guess they could be Middle Eastern. I haven't researched them properly yet, but they were quite nice cups. These are the two items that I actually bought the auction lot for. There was these three brass warming cups, which I believe they are for alcohol. One had brandy, one had whiskey, and one had rum written on it. Well, not written on it, etched on it. I thought they were really interesting. And also these brass toasting forks, two ordinary ones. One had a little, I think it's got Harrogate on it somewhere here, just this little plainish one. And then there was a telescopic brass toast and fork, and I thought they were quite nice. So I've listed the three forks as one lot, and I've listed the warming cups obviously as one lot. So these were the other things that came with the crocodile. Just go back to the crocodile listing. So if I divide the total that I paid for the whole auction lot by the number of things that I listed, each item owed me £2.50. Sorry, that lot actually cost me £20.03, not £14. So each item, you could say I paid £2.50 for. So after fees, that was a profit of £7.66 for this little brass crocodile. I love picking up brass pieces. They're fairly easy to list and photograph, so I'll definitely continue to pick those up. And last on the list is this Levi Strauss men's shirt. It was new with tags. This is an absolutely awful picture. I don't know why I haven't rephotographed this. I've had this for quite a while. I got this, I don't think it was 2019, I think it was actually the year before. I got this in Blackpool, at a charity shop in Blackpool. I got two of them and they were both new. And I think this one sold and then it came back because it didn't fit him. But obviously he hadn't taken the tags off and he definitely hadn't worn it. And for some reason, I haven't rephotographed them. That picture is really atrocious. No wonder it's hung around for so long. But I also put this in the 20% off sale on Boxing Day, and it went for £19.96. Again, the price of this, I've had it up at £30, down at £10, and eventually it went for £19.96. So after fees, if I didn't say, I think I paid £5 for this shirt. So after fees, that was a profit of £11.71. So those are my 7 sales for the week. Sorry, that's been a bit jumbled. I just seem to have got out of the habit of doing it, and I'm a bit rambly today for some reason. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will be back next week with another 7 eBay sales, and hopefully I'll be a bit better at it. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye for now.